Skool, hey! Inside school, living begin the year.
Okay, think about your own online habits for just a sec. When you're buying something, right? How often does that little coupon code box kind of jump out at you?
Oh, yeah, all the time. They're everywhere in e-commerce, just standard stuff.
Exactly. Standard. But it's interesting, isn't it, that you don't really see them used quite the same way inside, say, online communities.
It really makes you wonder why. And that's pretty much exactly what we're diving into today on Inside Skool.
Right.
We've been digging through some, recent discussions happening within the Skool platform itself. And this one request keeps popping up again and again from community owners. The ability to use built-in coupon codes. They definitely see some potential there, it seems.
Absolutely. So, okay, for this Inside Skool session, our mission, let's call it, is to really get under the hood of this. Like, what's actually driving community owners to ask for this?
Yeah, what's the need?
How do they picture using these codes, to grow their communities, keep members engaged? What are the roadblocks they're hitting right now without it?
And maybe, what does this all tell us about where platforms like Skool might be heading? That beyond the horizon view.
Inside, we're so glad you're here. Come on inside to Inside Skool.
Okay, so let's start with that core request.
Right.
What's the fundamental thing people are asking for?
Well, we saw a really good starting point in Maharshi Patel's post. He basically drew a straight line from how well coupons work in e-commerce
Okay.
to how they could, potentially drive traffic and bring new people into communities. Does that kind of track with your own experience joining online groups? What usually tips the scales for you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, a special offer can be a real nudge, can't it? Especially if you're kind of on the fence about joining something new.
Exactly. And Shoja, she asked directly about discount codes specifically for signing up, right at that point of entry.
Yeah, that initial sign-up moment, if you could throw out a limited time deal right then, yeah, that could be a bit of a game changer for getting new members in the door.
Totally. And it's not just about raw numbers either. When you look at why owners think this is important, there's a real focus on the member experience itself.
How so?
Well, Shini Torsky mentioned how coupons can make people feel, valued, important, like they're getting a special perk just for them.
That exclusivity angle.
Yeah, and John Myers kind of echoed that. He talked about wanting to offer exclusive discounts just for his social media followers. It's a direct way to reward an audience you already have somewhere else. Do you ever jump on those kinds of offers?
Yeah, guilty as charged. It makes you feel like you're in the know, doesn't it? Like you've got access to something special.
And JC Hyatt brought up friends and family discounts. That taps into that personal connection thing.
Right. Offering something special to your, inner circle, which you can't really do easily with just a standard price on a page.
Exactly. And then you start seeing the really strategic thinking. When you look at the specific use cases people are dreaming up.
Like what?
Maharshi Patel mentioned Easter sales, straight away connecting it to normal seasonal marketing, right?
Okay.
Patrice Simono even referenced Alex Hormozi's strategies, suggesting, they want to apply these proven marketing ideas to growing their communities. It makes you think about linking community growth to bigger marketing plans, doesn't it?
It really does. And wasn't there someone who listed a whole bunch of uses?
Yeah, Dinizio Bach. He had a really detailed breakdown. Holiday promotions, seasonal campaigns, even using coupons for referral programs. Latoya Lackey mentioned referrals too.
So it's not just a blunt discount, it's more targeted.
Way more targeted. Dionizio's list was super insightful. He pictured using them for, bonuses or maybe deals tied to specific events.
Oh, interesting.
Different offers for annual versus monthly plans, and crucially using coupon codes to track how well different marketing campaigns are doing.
The tracking, that's huge.
Totally. That ability to actually see the ROI. I mean, any smart community owner would want that, wouldn't you agree?
100%. You need to know what's working, where new members are actually coming from, which offer pulled them in. Okay, so the need is clear. Lots of creative ideas flying around. But what's the reality on the ground for Skool owners right now? What are they bumping up against?
Well, the message we heard loud and clear from folks like Art Asghari, Leon Thornstrom, Richard Peralta, there's just no built-in way to do this currently. No coupon code feature inside Skool.
Right. Just not there.
Not there. And maybe adding to the frustration a bit is there's no clear sign if it's even on the roadmap,
Yeah.
that lack of clarity. Does that ring a bell from your own experiences with software platforms?
Oh, yeah. It can be really frustrating when you see something that seems obviously useful, but you have no idea if the developers are even thinking about it. Artin suggested the Skool team had other priorities.
Which is fair enough. Development takes time.
True. But that led Steph and Co. to ask a pretty reasonable question. Can we get some insight into what those priorities are? It really just highlights that need for communication between a platform and its users, doesn't it?
It really does. So, okay, no native solution. What do people do? They find workarounds, right?
Naturally. What are they trying?
Well, Sarah Hankins and Thomas Jordan both talked about this manual process, basically temporarily lowering the price for one specific person, letting them sign up, and then changing it back.
Oh, okay.
Sarah even laid out the steps, how to do it in the group settings. Have you ever had to do clunky manual stuff like that for your own projects?
Oh, for sure. It works in a pinch, but it's usually super time-consuming and definitely not ideal if you need to do it often.
Exactly. Luke Gilbert also suggested this for a limited time special offer. Change the price for a day, then change it back.
Okay.
For maybe one or two people, but right. As Maharshi Patel and Luke Gilbert themselves pointed out, that manual thing it falls apart completely if you're thinking about a larger promotion. You can't sit there manually changing prices for, say, hundreds of people during a flash sale. It's just not practical.
No way.
Dylan Johnson also confirmed, yep, no built-in feature. And he suggested maybe looking at special pricing links or using external systems like Stripe. Have you ever had to kind of duct tape different platforms together like that?
Yeah, it can add a whole new layer of complexity, managing different systems.
Mm-hmm. Rainier Von Eyck and Dylan Johnson even got into the weeds a bit about how to actually create those special pricing links within Stripe.
So options exist, but they're outside Skool itself.
Right. They add extra steps, maybe make the user experience a bit clunkier, and it pulls the community owner away from managing things directly inside Skool,
Yeah, takes them out of their main dashboard. Okay, so that covers the basic discount need. But it sounds like people want more sophisticated features too.
Definitely. It's not just about a simple percentage off. LaToya Lackey, for instance, specifically highlighted the need for referral discounts, and crucially, being able to track where new members came from through those referrals.
Tracking again. That data is gold, isn't it? Understanding your growth drivers. How key is that kind of tracking for you?
Oh, it's essential. You can't make smart decisions if you don't know what's actually working. You're just guessing.
Totally.
And J.C. Hyatt had an interesting idea linking coupons to a potential tiers feature. So maybe offer a discount, but still control which membership level they get access to.
Oh, that's clever. So discount the entry, but maybe not the premium tier, for example. That gives owners with different levels a lot more control, doesn't it?
Exactly. Much more nuanced offers. And Detlev Gerhardt asked for something pretty common in the subscription world. One-time coupons or vouchers, maybe for a free trial period, which then converts to paid.
The classic free trial offer?
Yeah, it gives people a risk-free way to check out the community's value. Have you ever been tempted by a free trial that came via a coupon code?
Definitely lowers that barrier to just give it a shot.
And Alvis Soritis threw out a really cool, innovative idea. What about bonus codes? Not for discounts, but for rewarding engagement inside the community.
Oh, like for what?
Maybe for winning a contest, getting some community merch, that kind of thing. It shifts the focus from just getting new people in to actually rewarding your active existing members. Makes you think about loyalty differently, doesn't it?
It really does. Broadens the whole idea of what a code could be used for.
Mm-hmm. And Adrienne Hayward brought up wanting either one-time discounts or the option for locked-in pricing. And she also mentioned the limitations of the current automatic 7-day free trial, wishing she could A/B test different price points.
Right. So more flexibility in testing and pricing strategies. It shows how much strategic thought owners are putting into this, and they just need the tools.
Precisely. They need more flexible tools to execute those strategies.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. What about the psychological side of all this?
Yeah, Bianca Wertheim made a really sharp point there.
What was that?
She talked about how existing members might feel if they suddenly see a lower price being advertised, but without a clear reason, like a specific coupon code for new members.
Right. It could feel like it devalues what they paid initially. Have you ever felt that way as a customer somewhere?
It's a totally valid concern, isn't it? An unexplained price drop can feel a bit unfair to the people who supported you early on.
Yeah, definitely.
But a coupon code kind of frames it differently. It's a special, maybe limited time offer. And like Shani Torsky said earlier, that feeling of getting a special deal, that can be a really powerful motivator. It taps into that feeling of being valued,
Exactly. It's all about the perception of value and maybe a little bit of exclusivity. Okay, so wrapping things up a bit, what about hope for the future? Any official word?
Well, Shoja initially wondered if maybe the free trial feature was enough, if it negated the need for coupons.
But others pushed back.
Yeah, LaToya Lackey countered pretty effectively with all those specific use cases we talked about: referrals, tracking, targeted promos, things a generic free trial doesn't really address.
Gotcha.
And then there was that interesting little exchange between Bianca Wertheim, Sienna Parson, and Andrew Kirby from the Skool team.
Oh, what happened there?
Andrew jumped in, acknowledged the discussion, called coupons a cool idea, and actually said he'd bring it up with the team.
Ah, some official acknowledgement.
Brief, yeah, but definitely positive. And you could see Bianca and Sienna's reactions were really enthusiastic. It suggests that, user feedback is being heard, at least. What's your take on the impact when a platform actually responds like that?
Oh, it can make a huge difference to users. Just knowing you're not shouting into the void.
Yeah.
It builds goodwill.
Right. And John Peters also chimed in, mentioning the affiliate program launch, but agreeing with Shoja that coupon codes would still be really useful alongside that.
So, seems like a growing consensus inside the Skool community itself.
Definitely feels that way. So, okay, let's try and synthesize this for our inside Skool look. What we're seeing is this clear, active desire from community owners for built-in coupon codes. It's not just a fleeting thought.
And the reasons are pretty diverse.
Super diverse. Everything from straightforward marketing and sales promotions to rewarding loyal members, offering personalized deals, tracking results, the whole 9 yards.
And while those manual workarounds technically exist,
Yeah, they're just not cutting it for most of these use cases. They aren't scalable, they're clunky. People aren't just asking for a simple discount button. They want something more integrated, more flexible, something that gives them useful data.
right. So looking beyond the immediate chat here on Inside Skool, we don't have a launch date or anything concrete, obviously.
No crystal ball, unfortunately.
But the fact that the request has definitely reached the Skool team, got that positive nod, it does suggest this could be a direction for future development, doesn't it?
It certainly feels like it's on their radar now. And it really just highlights how these platforms evolve, often driven directly by what the users are asking for. It shows the power of that feedback loop.
Makes you think about the bigger picture, the trends in online communities generally. They're always adapting, aren't they? Trying to meet the needs of both the owners running them and the members inside.
Totally. This whole coupon code discussion is just one example of that constant evolution. It underlines how important it is for platforms to listen to their communities if they want to innovate and stay relevant.
So, okay, final thought for you, the listener.
Hmm?
Think about your own experiences online, not just buying stuff, but maybe as someone who might, build or manage an online community yourself someday. How could a feature like built-in coupon codes change your approach, your strategies for growth, for engagement, and maybe think bigger? What other seemingly small features could actually unlock huge potential inside these online platforms? Definitely something to mull over as this whole landscape keeps changing.